Running a business is hard. Running a business with ADHD, even harder, but it doesn't have to be. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into all things ADHD and entrepreneurship. I'm Mina Raver, entrepreneur, ADHD coach, and today I want to talk about something that really hits close to home for me, running a business with ADHD. First off, let's just set the record straight. Having ADHD is not bad. It's just different. The struggles you face, they're not because there's something wrong with you. A lot of what you're dealing with actually comes from not having the right perspectives, tools, and training to manage your unique set of skills and strengths. In other words, the trouble isn't who you are, it's what you've been taught. So today, let's go back to the basics and reframe how you run your business, focusing specifically on how to get things done in a way that works for you. Step number 1, prioritize tasks. Now, this might sound obvious, and you've probably already spent thousands of dollars and countless hours trying to figure out how to make it work. Because for those of us with ADHD, prioritizing can be quite a bit of a challenge. It's difficult to figure out what needs to get done right now when everything feels urgent. And it's even more difficult to make sure you have enough time for all of those things when you have a weak concept of time, but we'll get to time next. It doesn't help either to just ask what absolutely needs done today, which is probably a technique that you've learned. Because for you, it's vital to always keep your eye on your North Star. That goal that fuels your fire. Everything on your to-do list either contributes to achieving that goal or distracts from it. Break it down, but don't worry about deep planning or time blocking or anything like that. Just make sure you don't miss any steps. Now, one of your strengths is your desire to do things well and timely. So you don't have to plan to overcome your motivation. You do have to plan around clarity. You can trust yourself to do what's on your list as long as you know what goes into it. And if you have any struggles kind of clicking into move mode, there are the resources on that. Check out the description below. Now, next up, manage your time. See, I promised we'd come back to it. Time management is a universal challenge, but with ADHD, the struggle is different. Like everyone else, you'll constantly be faced with looming deadlines and jam-packed calendars, but on top of that, you also have to deal with something called time blindness. Because you're insensitive to the sensation of time, or at least the passage of time, you will struggle to develop a frame of reference for how long things take, which will cause you to pack your calendar even more tightly. And as the balls drop, every missed deadline or tardy meeting appearance eats up your self-esteem. It will take time to start managing your time, but a couple things that helped me early on were, one, first of all, day blocking. It's just like time blocking, but for an entire day. We'll talk about grouping like tasks in other episodes, but essentially, if you pack your day with only meetings, you're more likely to make it to all of your meetings. Meetings have inherent boundaries and similar time structures, both of which are dictated externally, so they don't rely on your sense of time to manage as heavily as self-guided projects. Along the same line of thought, I block entire days for creative tasks, things that must get done but are unlikely to be structurable, when I can take the whole day to really dive into, say, creating videos for this channel, or reviewing research analytics for the Better CEO app for the 30% of small business owners who struggle with productivity due to ADHD, I get more done with greater ease. Now, don't be too meticulous about this. It isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Just try to group like tasks and block out larger periods to get them done all together. Finally, step number 3 is protect your energy. This one is huge, especially for us with ADHD, especially ADHD entrepreneurs. You only have 24 hours in a day, and 8 of them should go to sleep. How effectively and efficiently you use the rest of your time heavily depends on how you direct your energy levels. You can do things like identify when you're most alert and most naturally focused during the day, and then reserve that time for your most important work. Don't force yourself to power through when you're drained. It's not sustainable and it's not fair to you. I don't know if you do this, but it's something that I definitely do. Don't make deals with yourself. Go to the bathroom when you need to go to the bathroom. I know for me, sometimes I'll say things like, I'll go to the bathroom when I'm done with this project, but that's not a healthy form of incentive. You will focus better and get more done and be happier and healthier if you honor your needs first. Let's do that. So here's the bottom line. You have to worry about all the same things every other business owner struggles with, but you have to address each of them differently. And that's okay. Actually, I'm really grateful for you. In fact, it could even be your secret weapon. Reframe your approach to suit you. You got this. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up below to help others just like you and I find their way to these lessons. For more videos just like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell because I do release new content at least every week and I don't want you to miss a thing. Making people more successful with ADHD is my life. So check out the description below for all the other resources and tools that I've built. Things like Better CEO, the mobile app for small business owners who struggle with productivity due to ADHD. Remember that you are not alone in this journey. You have friends, you have loved ones, you have allies, and I am also here. I'm Nina Raver. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. See you next week.